have someone on the phone with us now. I hope that connection is good. I understand. Benjamin, are you on the line?
I am on the line, yes.
Benjamin, we're told that you were on this flight. Is that correct?
Yes, I was sitting on an exit row just by the door. It's 30K.
Well, first of all, we'd like to express our condolences and sympathies for what you have been through and appreciate your taking the time to speak with us. Tell us what happened.
I fly pretty often, so I'm familiar with the airport. And like you said earlier, the plane basically missed the runway. The pilot came in too low, and we almost hit the water first. I think he realized something was wrong. He tried to put the gas back up. And at that point, the plane went back up. We probably hit the water and the tail hit the runway. I didn't see the images on TV yet, but that feels about what happened because it felt like we were taking off again after we hit pretty hard the ground. But we bounced back down on the ground pretty hard again.
Benjamin, we were looking at a picture of you, and we know you're in the hospital. Just tell us quickly, how are you? What were your injuries?
I thought I had broken ribs, but we did some X-ray. Apparently, they are not broken, so they're looking at potential internal bleeding. I'm waiting for a CT scan, but my vitals are pretty good. So I think they are taking care of other people that are in more serious conditions than I am.
Benjamin, what was happening in the lead up to the crash? Were you hearing announcements over the system in the plane alerting you to a difficult landing?
No, there was nothing happening. We honestly were a few seconds from touching ground as normal, except that because I know the airport, I knew we were too low. But I think most of the people that know too, they were just waiting to touch ground and get off the airplane as usual.
Benjamin, we know people got off using the chutes, and is that what happened, and how quickly were those chutes deployed after the plane hit?
I can only tell you what I saw from where I was. So after the plane stopped, there was no fire or smoke, but of course a lot of commotion, screaming. Some chairs got ripped off and people got injured. I got up because I was right by the door, and I tell you to try to open the door first, so that's what I did. Someone else helped me pushing it out. The slides were actually ripped off already, so we had no slides to get out. But there were a bit of debris that were acting as a step, and people were able to start stepping out and jumping out of the plane. We were on the ground, in the grass. And so I was trying to calm down people and tell them to help each other and go out. I stayed in the plane. And then when most people were out, I went back to help some of the people in the back of the plane. And someone actually, I think it was a flight attendant, someone told me to get out. And I went out through the upper left side of the plane. And then there was just two slides deployed already. And so I went out through one of those slides.
So, Benjamin, there's some confusion for us. Was there a fire on board in the...
No, there was nothing.
That came later on, I guess, Benjamin.
There was no fire, there was no alert, there was no preparation for crash landing. It was just felt like the pilot came in too soon and missed the runway.
And you managed to help a number of the passengers get off the plane. You saw the injuries. There are still some people unaccounted for at this time. Help us understand again what you were feeling, the emotion and the fear going on at that time of the crash.
It was very surreal. You know, I don't think you believe it's going to happen to you. Everything happens in slow motion in your head. Somehow I felt like we would be okay, but I was actually waiting for the plane to do a full loop and end up on its head, which would have been very terrible. But we stayed horizontal at the end, and so that really helped, I think, with I understand there's only, I mean, not only, but I understand that 10 people in critical conditions and 2 people passed away, unfortunately. So I think overall, with 90 people on the plane, it's a miracle that so many people got out before the fire or the explosion.
Yeah, we were saying that earlier, Benjamin. When we look at what remains of that plane, you're right. Again, for those just joining us, Benjamin, we have a photo of him on the left. He was a passenger on the plane. He was injured, maybe broken ribs, possibly internal bleeding. And again, Benjamin, we thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
No, thank you for covering the event, and my thoughts and prayers with the other families and members of the plane.
Thank you, Benjamin, for your time, and certainly hope that you will be okay. Thank you so much. Again, we were just listening to a passenger on that flight explaining the way everything happened, the fact that there was no warning as they were coming in for the landing. The pilots had not given them any indication of any problems, which does coincide with the fact that no emergency call was put out from the cockpit to the air traffic controllers about any emergency on board.